Hello everyone and welcome to the latest Foulger Underwood Market Insights video. My name's Kevin Reid and I host these videos on behalf of Foulgers, who provide consultancy and M&A services to professional services firms, primarily to accountants. Now we hope you've had a great summer holiday. No doubt you're busy again. It's certainly been a very busy time for the Foulger Underwood team, and I'll use today's video to give a bit of explanation behind that, alongside some thoughts on the direction of travel that accountancy practices are treading. Now, to start, we should probably summarise where we've got to this year, following the usual ongoing discussions that we have with practice leaders, and that includes our monthly managing partner forums. So inflation has been an increasing issue of concern across the last 6 months, namely because it's exacerbated the longer term recruitment and retention issue for practices. In other words, can you keep doling out the higher wages to attract and retain the best people? We've also had the spectre of MTD continuing to haunt many practices. What processes and tech need to be in place for your firm and that of your clients? There have also been really big questions around client strategy here. How do you price for the service, and is lower value tax return work actually worth the bother? We've then had post-COVID planning and strategy. So much of that COVID period was around firefighting, trying to get your staff working efficiently. Practice leaders and owners are now definitely looking to consider understanding what their practice is, who it serves, how it does it, and whether that is a sustainable and profitable model. And that's what we've been doing lots of work with firms in recent weeks and months around understanding their value in the market and why they sit at that value. Of course, then what can be done to grow that value. And on that note, it seems the perfect opportunity to mention Foulger's upcoming webinar, where I'll get the lowdown from MD Keith Underwood about what feels like a step change in the number of many more active practices. And what I mean by that is kind of looking at deals, and we're seeing lots of deals in the pipeline. These webinars are really popular. I'll add registration details below, and getting your details over to us means that for those that can't watch live, you'll be able to access the archived webinar. And that's taking place on the 23rd of September at 12:30 p.m. In terms of general practice direction, it definitely feels like there's an appreciation that standing still in the accountancy market kind of means going backwards. And the leaders of firms, big or small, are taking on board that their job is to both manage and lead. And we expect to see a focus on practice governance. And I'm sure you'll understand and appreciate many practice seniors and their boards don't actually operate very efficiently or even with a clear purpose. And tying that back to recruitment and retention, the focus on leadership roles and responsibilities is certainly to do with firms thinking very hard about actually not having enough resource. So what do the people at the top focus on and how? What is important? And certainly in a world where there's so much private equity money and consolidators in the marketplace, kind of setting your stall out to be either integrated at a great price or to exist independently and profitably requires a lot of planning and thought. Jumping back to our managing partner forums, they've run really successfully over the last 3 years, giving practice leaders a safe and confidential space to air concerns, pitch ideas, or just let off steam among their peers. Now, these monthly hour-long Zoom calls have a great contingent of practices on board, but of course, it's always nice for us to see fresh faces and hear new voices. So please drop Julia Whistler an email at julia@foulgerunderwood.com, and if you'd like to find out more, or even just join our attendee list. Now, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to register for our upcoming webinar and get in touch regarding our managing partner forums. Thank you for watching again, and hopefully see you soon.